Today we're going to go over 3 exercises that are really good for baseball pitchers. The first exercise is going to focus primarily on mobility. You'll notice that the best pitchers have great mobility in their core, which allows their upper body and their lower body to move separately. So to do this first exercise, we're going to find a wall. We're going to come to a half kneel position. My inside knee is going to be up against the wall, and I'm going to get as close to that wall as I can. That opposite knee is down on the ground. I'm going to put both hands on my head and I'm going to face away from the wall. I'm going to try to get that front elbow in contact with the wall as long as the back part of that arm. What I'm going to do from that position, all while maintaining that front arm in contact with the wall, I'm going to try to slide my arm up along the wall, bring it back down, pointing down behind me, hold that for a second, then I'm going to come back in that position again, keep my arm against the wall and try to touch my knee and front elbow together, hold that for a second, and I'm going to repeat through that movement. Again, the focus here is to keep that arm in contact with the wall the whole time. You'll feel a good stretch in the core, and this is going to teach your body how to have great mobility in your core and allow the upper body and lower body to move separately. Our second exercise is a combination of mobility and activation. To perform this exercise, I'm going to sit on something nice and sturdy, take something light such as a foam roller. I'm going to squeeze that in between my knees. I'm going to take something light like a PVC pipe and cross it across the front of my body, touching the front part of my shoulders. My arms are crossed. I'm going to use my hands to hold that pipe against those shoulders while squeezing that foam roller with my knees, so actively pushing my knees in against each other. I'm going to think about taking one end of the PVC pipe and pointing it in front of me and up into the sky. Slightly leaning back, really twisting that core. Hold there for a second, then I'm going to come back to the start position. I'm going to get a set number of reps on one side, and I'm going to switch and do a set number of reps on the other side. What I'm teaching my body to do here is have my lower body and upper body do separate things. One great thing about baseball pitchers is while their lower body is doing one thing, so while they're driving off the mound, their legs are activating in that part of their body, the upper body is able to do something completely separate. So while that lower body is driving, that upper body is staying closed. So again, activating muscles in the lower body and having great mobility in the core. So this is a great exercise and movement to teach your body to have that ability. Our third exercise is band-resisted throws. Most shoulder injuries that occur in baseball happen in the posterior part of the shoulder, and that's where your decelerator muscles are when it comes to throwing. So if we want to reduce the injuries in those muscle groups, we want to strengthen them. So to perform this exercise, I'm going to take a band, I'm going to anchor it nice and low. It doesn't have to be a super heavy band. It could be nice light resistance. What you're going to do is you're going to grab the band, you're going to come back. Depending on whether you're a right-handed thrower or a left-handed thrower, you're going to get into a position with your feet like you were at the end part of your stride about to deliver to the plate. You're going to pull the band back, and then from that position, you're going to simulate a slow motion throw. So obviously the band is going to try to pull you fast through that motion. It's up to you to control that band, go through a slow motion throw, always staying in control of that band, don't let it pull you. So this exercise again is really great for not only increasing your shoulder health and reducing your risk for injury, but you'll also find that it'll help you throw harder in the end as well.